month, we actually announced and welcomed a new product to our catalog in telephony, 3CX. So again, people may be aware of 3CX or maybe may not, but they certainly big clients like Coca-Cola, Mercedes-Benz, Pizza Hut, the likes of them, Uber, all use that software for their telephony services. And again, it's a huge milestone for us as well, I'd say, that the fact that we've actually formed that partnership with them. But could we really break down what is 3CX really, and why did we choose to partner with them?
So traditionally we've been an Avaya IP office house. Obviously we took on the Gamma Horizon and Gamma Contact. That's been in the past 18 months. But we kind of, us as a business, seen a bit of a gap in our portfolio with where the Avaya IP office roadmap is going, and we felt we needed to find a product which was as good, if not better, than that current product, and would kind of fit that. I mean, 3CX can go from one user up to thousands, but we kind of see it in the sort of 15 to 200 user market. And it's just it's quite disruptive in its pricing model. The licensing model is fantastically simple. So for me, coming from an Avaya background and seeing Mitel and Cisco, where the licensing is an utter nightmare, to be perfectly honest. It's expensive, it's prohibitive, it leaves everybody confused. You need a bloody degree in a lot of the manufacturers to just understand the licensing. So the fact that the licensing is so simple is just quite refreshing.
Nice.
The fact there isn't the licensing is based upon concurrent sessions, and that's all we need to know. So how many concurrent sessions will your business have? Right, fantastic. This is the list of features that you'll get. And the list of features is phenomenal. It's far beyond most other systems that often need bolt-ons and add-ons and huge technical expertise, both in-house and within their business. This is very much a turnkey solution. And by that, I mean we can literally spin up a new 3CX instance within sort of, a couple of hours. I'll cover myself and say 24. But the guys can do that. It does on-prem, it does hybrid, does high availability, it does cloud. We can host that within our sort of data centers, and it's got a fantastic handset range, decked solution from all the big manufacturers.
Absolutely.
I know you're going to ask some of the features.
Already ahead.
I'm on to you today, Manny. So I struggle with this because I've been in the industry so long. For me, it's kind of just a given. But I think it's but I think it's what speaking to you. What's an auto? So it comes with auto attendant. You'll say, but what's an auto attendant? I say it's an auto attendant, Manny. And you look at me quizzically, and I'm like, well, you should know. But why would you know?
Is that education for customers or just inquiring minds? What is it?
What is it? So basically, you're in the business and you get the options to press 1 for sales, 2 for accounts, 3 for support, and you can have multi-levels. So it could go 1 for a regional department, and then we break it down. And it's about driving efficiency. So that call is then routed to the correct department, and essentially the correct person is handling your call. There was a statistic done with Gamma, and I probably can't remember. I think it was 70%. It was actually 82%.
Oh wow!
Memory. You might have to check that, Manny, and edit.
We'll fact check.
But I think it was about 82% of people. Expectation now as end users is through the charts. We're expecting our fault resolution to be done there and then on first interaction. We're not expecting to be handed from agent to agent to agent. That is the worst thing that we can possibly do. So it's about delivering that efficiency. It's about getting that call delivered to the right person with the right skills at the right time. So it's things like auto attendant and skills-based routing is another one, which is out of the box. Whereas traditionally that'd be an enterprise level add-on. I remember for the Avaya, it was we'd have to bring third parties in. We'd have to. I loved it as a technical person. It was hands on, but it was ridiculously complicated. And for the for the end user or for the customer experience, it was always, difficult to manage, difficult to update, a lot of reliance upon the support services. Whereas 3CX it just comes bundled.
Yeah.
So the skills-based routing is essentially call comes in. Languages is a good one, and let's say you speak fluent Spanish, but your Italian is not quite up there.
Yeah.
And we're doing linguistics. We can know from pressing the option that we need to route that call to somebody who's got that Spanish skill set or that Italian, and it can route to the relevant person. So again, just that first interaction, that one point of contact, that single answer to the question is massive, and it creates efficiency for the business, and it creates a great customer experience for the person on the end of the phone at the end of the day.
Makes their life easier.
Yeah, it's also got a really strong feature set in terms of call reporting, call queuing.
It's called queuing, because I touched on that.
Yeah, and again, I go back to my assumption that everyone knows.
I'm speaking for the people just like me.
Yeah. So call queuing is essentially, often used in call center environments, but if we've got 5 agents, we could have actually 10 calls being delivered. And whilst then 5 agents are taking 5 of the 10 calls, we've got another 5 calls which are just queued against the system, so we can play comfort messages. We can actually use it like this, man. Use it for sort of advertising and upselling, or we might have a promotion on, or we might have a major outage. I know Virgin and BT have had a major outage probably a couple of years ago. We could put that on and then reduce the stress levels on our support guys, because it's going to be the same answer to everyone, unfortunately. So that's kind of that. But then we can build on that with things like queued callback. Yeah. So there's nothing worse is that you ring the doctor's surgery in the morning and you sat there for 45 minutes. Queue position 72. You are queue position 71 10 minutes later. And it's like, again, as a customer experience,
it's draining.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
So we can do things like queue callback. So we can say, you are position number 72, but if you press 1, we can schedule a callback as soon as your position gets to an agent.
Nice.
Or we could build on that and say, give us a time slot that would work for you, and we'll try our best essentially to deliver that call at that time. So there's that. It's been really popular across, funnily enough, GP surgeries, because where they're really busy in the morning. I think the important thing to take from that is a lot of people look at some of these features and kind of presume that they're not for their business.
Yeah.
But again, taking the GP surgery example, who would have expected them to benefit from that? And they only use it on reception in the morning.
Yeah.
Again, schools, there's that influx in the morning first thing. So we can kind of benefit from them. Or one of the old ones we used to do is like absence lines. So people ringing in to the school to report an absence, they can just leave. We can ask them a series of questions. What's your child's name? What's the reason for absence? What form are they in? And then we can just deliver that to the relevant person. They can follow that up, or they can just mark that on their sheet, I suppose.
Yeah, because you can imagine when that happens for a business, it's frustrating for the customer, but it's even more frustrating for the business, where they know they're missing business, they know they're missing customers. Customers are going potentially to competitors, are just giving up, and again, they would feel honest that they're giving bad customer service. But if they have again a system to where, if it is a busy period, they can still make sure that they provide time and attention to that customer without having them waiting on a switchboard. It just eases their mind.
Yeah,